So here either you can move the left hand side or right hand side. So this is what the instantaneous description, or we can say transition. So what is my Q naught is a, remember carefully, Q naught is a state, A is a input processing symbol, and Q1 is a next input state, next state, and X is a tape alphabet. Tape alphabet. A is stored initially in a string, but my tape alphabet I have replaced X. So this is called as a tape alphabet. And so the direction, which direction I am moving, whether I am moving left hand side or I can move the right hand side direction. So anyway I can move the two directions. So this is what our instantaneous description of this given problem. Yesterday we have discussed all those things. Again I'm repeating because you have to know these things. Otherwise you will feel that how I'm writing these transitions. So that's why I'm repeating. Q naught is a current input state, and current input processing symbol A is a current input processing symbol, Q1 is the next state, and X is a tape alphabet. I'm writing A, I am writing as a X, and here direction L comma L indicates that left, R indicates that right side direction. So these are the things that are involved in the basics of the Turing machine. So in order to construct the Turing machine, these are the basics are enough. And one more thing. So here the acceptance of the Turing machine. So acceptance of the Turing machine is also here. After reading this entire input string, if you reach to the final state, then your string is processed. So that is what your computation is performed, completed. So that is, acceptance is telling that there are three parts. Acceptance is acceptance of the Turing machine. Acceptance of the Turing machine. So here the three ways. After reading input string, we have three choices. So normally before that, I already given that what is halt. Halt is a where there are no transition at particular state. Where there is no transition at particular state, that is nothing but a halt. That means at particular state you came, and from that state you are not going to any other state, or you are not processing any strings. That means you are at halt. That means you are halted that state. So here acceptance of the Turing machine is also here three things. One is acceptance by after reading this entire input string. You are going to the final state. After reading entire input string, you are going to the final halt. That means you are going to the final state and you are halt. That is called as a final halt. And after reading entire input string, you will go to the non-final halt. That means you are going to the non-final state, and you don't have the transition. That is called as a non-final halt. And the third one is, these are very important for the competitive examinations also. So next one is, this is after reading your input string, you may go to the infinite loop. That is called infinite. It is not halting, it is going to the infinite loop. So these are the three things after reading entire input string. So these two things, so your language is either it has to go to the final halt, or your problem either it has to go to the non-final halt. But after reading your input string, if it is going some infinite loop, I will show that how it is going to the infinite loop also, don't worry. So if it is going to the infinite loop, then these problems are undecidable problems. The problems, we know that the problems in the 6th unit we are going to discuss about it, decidable problems and undecidable problems. So these are called undecidable problems, and these are called as a decidable problems. These are problems, decidable problems. Decidable, and these are called, if it is going to infinite loop, these are undecidable problems. So this is what we require. So we have seen that what is the Turing machine, structure of the Turing machine. Turing machine will have a infinite loop. I'm repeating again last time. Infinite loop, and tape header moves both left hand side as well as right hand side, and it has a finite control, and the Turing machine will have a both reading and writing capabilities. And acceptance, we have a 7 tuples. It is 5 tuples as same as in the previous, and extra tuple is blank as well as tape symbols. And we have seen that instantaneous description of the Turing machine. And now the thing is acceptance by Turing machine. After reading entire input string, if you are going to the final halt or non-final halt, or it may go to the infinite, so it won't halt. So these are the things that we require. So now I am going to, we don't have much time, so I already repeated many times. Now I am going to just concentrate here from every second. Every second is important. Try to concentrate and don't deviate here. So what is the language? So now we have seen that what is the importance of this going for the Turing machine. Now we are going to construct a very simple language. So that is we have already constructed a push down automata. For that problem we can construct the first initially Turing machine. Later we are going to solve some more complicated problems also. First, at this point of time, we have to know that how to construct the Turing machine. Just try to concentrate here. What is the language? So I am going to take a very simple language. I am repeating again, just try to concentrate here. It's a very important. At any point of time, if you feel you are not understand, don't worry. It, after completion of this problem, you are going to understand very clearly. And also we are going to solve some more problems also. But try to concentrate more. Try to concentrate effectively here. So what is the basic thing? My language, I am taking a language. So what is the language? A very simple language I will take. So the Turing machine, we can able to construct both. What are the problems we have solved? The problems finite automata. What are the problems we have solved? The Turing push down automata. So those problems we can also solve using the Turing machine. The problems which you cannot solve using the push down automata, the problems which you cannot solve using the finite automata, those problems also we are going to start. We are going to solve using the Turing machine. So that is why it is a very powerful mission. So what is this language? I'm taking very simple language. So let us try to take a to the power of n, a to the power of n, and b to the power of n, a to the power of n, b to the power of n, where n is, of course, this problem we have solved using the push down automata also. But I am going to solve using the Turing machine. So a to the power of n, b to the power of n, where n is greater than or equal to 1. So a to the power of n, b to the power of n, c to the power of n, or d to the power of n, those problems also we are going to solve. So but at this point of time, just concentrate on this problem. A to the power of n and b to the power of n. We know that the what are the possible strings? What are the possible strings? We have already solved many times. So what is the basic language? A minimum string is AB, comma AA, BB, comma triple A, triple B. So these are the problems, right? 4 A's and 4 B's. So this is what the given language. This is what the given language, the possible, all the strings are, these are all possible strings. So now my intention is this problem we can also solve using push down automata. Don't bring here. So just using the Turing machine, how I am going to solve. First, I need to develop logic. I need to develop as a logic. So first I need to develop the logic. Then we construction of the Turing machine is very easy. Construction of the Turing machine is very easy. See here, what is here? See, you take the string. You take that. What is the string normally? So here, normally I will take input tape. So this input tape, as I know that it is an infinite input tape, and in this infinite input tape, same I am dividing into different cells. So we know that I am going to divide into different states, so different cells. So what is this? See here, there is a. Let us take A and any number of A's. B. So this is a string. So okay, I will always try to take this initially. We need to know that dollar is a symbol which is telling that at the start of the string. So here A, and B, and this B, and remaining all the, because it is an infinite tape. So what is the remaining empty spaces? It is normally will have a blank. So it is having all the blanks. So it is infinite tape. So normally this is where we have seen that A, and triple B. See, my logic is very clear. My logic is very important here. So my logic is very important. So here it is not visible. I'm just writing in normally. A, let us take A, and B, and we have a empty space symbols are like blank symbols. So these blanks, because the entire input tape will have all blanks because it is a infinite tape. My approach is SEMA. Here my approach is very easy. That so I am following a very simple approach, because you need to understand here. For I need to check that. So if it is a 1A, here I need to compare this 1B. 2A's, I need to compare 2B's. 3A's, I need to check with the 3B's. So here what I'm going to do is, my approach is very simple. First A, listen carefully from here. First A, I am replacing A with the X. Remember, A, I have replaced X. First initially, A is a input string. A I have replaced with the X, and after that I need to check with this A. I need to check for this 1B. For 1A, I am going to check with the 1B. So I will move the right hand side. Listen every statement of my word. See here, this A I have replaced with the X, and any number of A's I am moving, I am keeping as it is. I am moving right hand side like this. If you get any number of A's, I am moving right hand side. I am moving right hand side, and whenever there is a B, whenever the first B is encountered, B I am replacing with Y. B I have replaced B with the Y, and again I need to, because 1A I have seen 1B. For 1A I have seen 1B. So now after B I have seen that, immediately what I have to do? I should not go to the right hand side. I have to move left hand side. See my logic. 1A I have seen 1B. So I am moving left hand side. While moving left hand side, you may encounter any number of A's. Simply you have to listen my wording carefully. This same wording I am going to implement in the Turing machine. So while moving left hand side, if any number of A's, I will move left hand side. Whenever there is a, again, X is encountered, whenever there is a X is encountered, what I need to do? I need to move right hand side. So what I need to do? The second A I need to replace with X. Again I will move the right hand side. While I'm moving right hand side, here see that Y is encountered. Any number of Yes, you have to move right hand side. Here Y is encountered. Any number of Y's also you have to move right hand side only. For second A, I am seeing that second B. Whenever this B is encountered, B I have replaced with the Y. And again I am starting, I have to move left hand side. While moving left hand side, any number of Y's you may encounter, you have to simply move the left hand side. Any number of A's, you move the left hand side. Like this, you encounter X. Whenever X is encountered again, you need to move again right hand side. What is A? This A again I am going to replace it X. And for third A, I have to see for the third B. So any number of X you have to move right hand side. Sorry, any number of Y's you have to move right hand side. Any number of Y's you have to move right hand side, because in this same logic only I am implementing Turing machine. Any number of B's I am moving right hand side. So for the third B, whenever there is an encounter, I am making this B I am making with Y, and I need to move left hand side. While moving left hand side, any number of Y's you have to move left hand side, because till is there any number of Yes are there, I need to check. That's why I'm going again back, because as a human I know that okay, this year 3 A's are completed, because as a mission it has to check that. So again it will go, is there any number of Y's, you move left hand side, there is a X came. From this X, you just again go for the right hand side, and any number of Y's you can go the right hand side. Any number of Y's you can go the right hand side. Whenever there is a blank symbol, whenever you, this means you have scanned an entire input string, and whenever you encounter this blank symbol, you are going to the final state. Whenever there is a blank symbol is encountered, that means your input string is completed and you have reached to the blank symbol, and that means you are going to the final state. You are going to the final state. So this is what the logic is here. So don't worry at every point again I am going to write. Don't worry. So simple. For 1A I am just 1A I am replacing with X. I am moving right hand side, and I am searching for this B. This X this A I am replacing with X, and I am replacing with the B. Next I am going to the B, I am replacing with Y. Again you go for the left hand side, you just replace with A with the X, and again B with the Y. Again you go for this X left hand side, and you go for the Y, simple. And after completion of this all A's, then you can come to the right hand side, and you can, whenever you encounter this a blank, that means you are going to the final state. This is a logic. This is a logic. Don't worry. Don't worry. At this point of time, if you understand 50% also is very good. So don't worry if you not understand fully. But here nothing is there, right? For year 1A, I'm checking 1B. For second A, B, I'm checking second B. And this, for the third A, I'm checking for the third B. That's it. So I'm saving this diagram, and okay. Because I need to write again fresh. So please try to, I'm going to construct the Turing machine. Please try to, if it exceeds 10 minutes, please try to be there. So because we have a class again Monday, so try to be there. So if it exceeds the 10 minutes also, we are going to complete. So what is thing is, so save this diagram so that we'll see that. Okay. Now simple, the same language, right? The same language. I am going to, now this is the logic what I have developed, right? So because in order to construct the Turing machine, you have to first write the input tape. Input tape is very important. So it will take just only 10 to 15 minutes. Please try to be there. So what is I'm doing is, I am taking the language. We know that language is the same language. So the tape is infinite. The tape is infinite. So actually I'm taking very neatly the diagram. It has to be, because because the visualization is also very important. That's why I'm taking care, because you are in online. See where the input string I'm storing, because this is normally a infinite input tape. So okay, right. Just initially we know that it is a dollar. So initially it is representing that just a start of the string, and a sorry, because it has to be neat. A, next A, triple A, or if you want, you can take more number of A's also. I just am taking triple B. Say this is later we have a symbols like blank, blank. So because it is a infinite input tape, it is a infinite input tape. So triple A's and triple B's, triple A's, triple B's, and see that the diagram is very easy. Don't worry. So only thing is logic is important. Logic is very important here. So what we are doing, A's we are seeing, as well as B's we are seeing. Okay, we need to take some upper support. And for base is okay. Okay, try to, this is a diagram. So what I'm doing is just here my intention is I need to construct the Turing machine very neatly. That's why just I'm taking care, because when you are seeing this, it has to be uh, neat. Then only your mind says that your mind will get interest. Otherwise, if I write something, then your mind will not get interest. So it is not going to concentrate here. So what is my intention here? I am just trying to give the transitions also for this. Here it is a Q naught is a state. It is the same like it is a Q1 is a state, and it is Q3, Q2 is a state. See here. So just what is my intention? First problem, whenever A is coming, what is I have to do? What I have to do? Whenever A is encountered, my input string is A. What I need to do the transition? A, I need to replace with X, and I need to move right hand side. So what I'm doing here is, so here, just whenever there is a input symbol is A, input symbol is A, and what I'm doing, I am replacing with some symbol X, and I am moving which direction? I am moving right hand side. This is a transition. This way you have to define the transitions. Q naught on A is the input processing symbol, and A is the input processing symbol, and X, that means A you have replaced with X. A you have replaced with the X. So A you have replaced with the X, and you are moving right hand side. A you have replaced with the X, and you are moving right hand side, and you are at the state. You need to always remember you are at which state presently, and which processing symbol you are processing, which symbol you are processing. So next, you are at the state Q1, and my input pointer is pointing to the this A. My input pointer is pointing to the this A. What is the transition I need to define here? What is the transition? Because what is my approach? I have already seen that any number of A's, I need to keep A as a only, and I need to move the right hand side until I will encounter the B. So what I will do here, I will do that simply self loop. What is the loop I can replace here? A, this A, I am going to keep A, comma, I am keeping, I am not changing A anything. I am keeping A only. A is keeping as a, and I am moving right hand side if any number of A's are encountered. Any number of A's are encountered, this is my transition. So next, okay, fine. Second A also, I have moved right hand side. For the third A also, I have moved the right hand side. I have moved the right hand side, and what I encountered? I encountered the B. I encountered the now B. What is 1A? I have read 1A. I have seen that X. For the next 1B, I need to replace with as a Y. So whenever there is a B is encountered, what I need to do? I need to replace with the Y. I need to replace B with the Y. So A, I am replacing with X, B I am replacing with Y. What is my transition here? So Q1, whenever there is a B is encountered, B comma B I am replacing with as a Y, and I am moving which direction? After reading this, after B I am making as a Y, I need to move the left hand side because 1A I have seen 1B. So that's why for the next A I need to go for the left hand side. So what is the direction? The direction is left hand side. The direction is left hand side. So while you are going left hand side, and remember at every point of time you need to remember which state you are at. So now I am at state Q2. I am at state Q2, and my input processing symbol is what? A. Because after moving left hand side, what is my symbol? I have seen A. What I need to do? I need to process, right? So here I need to do this. I need to do that. So this A, after, because B I am making as a Y and I am moving left hand side, I encountered as a Y at which state? At the state Q2. So this state, at this state, any number of A's, I need to move left hand side. Any number of A's, I need to move left hand side. Any number of A's, I need to move left hand side. I need to keep A only. I need to move left hand side. So until when I encounter X. Until when I encounter a X. So I am at Q2 only. Any number of A's I have moved the left hand side. See my input processing symbol as well as my state, because you should not miss this point. So this 1A I have seen 1B, and again I am moving left hand side and I encounter X. After X, what I need to do? I need to move the right hand side, and second A I need to process. Second A I need to process. So for that purpose, X on X, X I am keeping as a X, and I am moving right hand side. At which state you have to do this at Q2, and see from Q2 where you have to send this transition. Observe carefully, because I am repeating this process. I am repeating this entire process because A I am replacing with X, B I am replacing with Y. Again I am going for the next. Again A I need to replace with X, and B I need to replace Y. So this process I have to repeat. So what I need to do, after whenever there is a X is encountered, so you need to go the transition. You need to give the transition as C. You need to give the transition. So here again you are going to the Q0. You are going to the Q0. So on what transition you are going? X. X. What is the transition? X. X you are reading, and X on X. X on X, you are moving right hand side, and you are at the state Q0. You are at the state Q0. So don't worry, I am going to complete within the 10 minutes. Try to listen carefully. So here A I am replacing, X I am moving right hand side. What is my current input processing symbol? My current input processing symbol is now at A, and I am at which state? Q0. This you have to be remember every time. So my input processing symbol is A, and this X. So what I'm doing, this A I am replacing with X. This A I am replacing with X. Second A is also I am replacing with X. So this same transition I can use it. A comma X comma R. I can use this same transition. So A I am replacing with X, and I am moving same right hand side. See here, because I am repeating this same process. A I replaced with the X, and for any number of A's I will move the right hand side. I am at the Q1, and for the next, so here I am at the Q1. You just be careful here. You are at the Q1, and any number of years are you are moving right hand side and you encounter the symbol as a Y, where at the state you are presently at the Q1, you are at the state Y. Presently you are at the state Q1 and you encounter the Y. Is there any transition defined? No. You have to define the transition now here. What you have to define? Whenever any number of Y's also, I need to move right hand side for the next B. So what the transition I need to give here? Here at the Q1, you encounter Y. So that is why I'm telling. So you should not give the blindly transitions. You need to, while processing symbol itself, you have to give the transitions. Y comma Y, you are moving right hand side. Because Y, any number of Y's, you need to give the right hand side. What you encounter, ma? You encounter B. This B I am making as a, again, Y, and I will move the left hand side. This B I am making as a Y, I am writing as a Y, and I am moving left hand side, and at state Q2, at state Q2, again now see here, at Q2, while moving left hand side, what is there again? Y. Because I replaced B with the Y and I have moved the left hand side, that is Y. So now this Y, again this Y I need to replace, because I don't have a transition here. I am at the state Q2, my input processing symbol is Y. We don't have transition. You have to define here now. So what is any number of Y's also, you have to move the left hand side. So what is my approach here? Y comma Y, you need to move left hand side. Any number of Y's also, you have to move left hand side. And similarly, any number of A's, you are moving left hand side. Whenever there is, you encounter X, you are moving X, you are making, yeah, X you are making as a X, and you are moving right hand side. You are moving right hand side, and now you are at the state, you are at, now again you have to repeat for the third A. So A, this A, I am again replacing with X. Listen up to the last. Listen up to the last. So A, I am replacing with X. So next, any number of Y's, or I am moving right hand side. And whenever there is a B, I am making as a Y. B, I am making as a Y. And I am moving left hand side. I am moving left hand side because I cannot move the right hand side. So I need to know that still any A's are there or not. So while moving Y, you need to go see here. This transition will work out. Any number of Y's, you will move the left hand side, and you will encounter X. You will encounter X. Listen carefully. You will encounter X. X on X, you will move the right hand side. Yet, and now you are at B. You are at now B. So that means Y. B I replaced already. Y. And at what state you are at? Q0. Q0 on Y is defined. Q0 on Y is defined. No, Q0 on Y is not defined. Because after reading this all the A's, what I need to do? I need to send it to the final state. So, but I cannot simply send it, right? See here. Here, Y on Y, I am moving left hand side. I encounter X. X on X, I am moving right hand side. My input pointer now is at this point, and at this state, and this Q0. So is there any transition? No, we don't have any transition. So I need to define the transition now. Q0 on, now I need to define the transition. Q0 on Y. Q0 on Y. What I need to do, ma? Here Q0 on Y, I need to define the transition as, I need to define the transition Y comma Y. I need to move the right hand side. I need to move the right hand side. I need to move the right hand side. And again one more state I require. One more state. One more state. So what is this state? One more state I am going to take. this is Q3. It is going to complete just within 5 minutes. Don't worry. Q3, it's already done. So Q, I'm taking your lunch time also, sorry. But we need to complete this. Q3. So this Q3 ma, so y comma y, I'm getting as a y comma y. Any number of y's I need to move right hand side, right? So any number of y's also I need to give the self loop. Any number of y's you need to move the right hand side. So here what is the transition? Y comma y, you need to move right hand side. You need to move right hand side. Y comma y, you are going to move right hand side. And after reading this, see here, completed, right? All y's are completed. What is the next one? Next you encounter is the blank. Whenever you encounter as a blank, you need to send it to the final state. You need to send it to the final state. So you are at the state Q3, and Q3 on what you encounter ma? You encounter as a blank. You encounter as a blank. You encounter as a blank. What is the next one, right? After moving any number of y's, you move right hand side. Now you encounter as a blank. Blank on blank. That means blank you are keeping as a blank, and you are moving right hand side. You are moving right hand side, and at which state you are at? You are at final state. You are at your final state. Sorry. Array. You are at final state. You are at final state. So this is QF. You are at final state. So this is what, right? Now the thing is, if I give the self loop here, blank on blank right hand side, what it will go? It will go to the infinite loop, because our input tape is infinite. Our input tape is infinite. You should not give the transition blank on blank here self loop. So you have reached here. So now after completion of this input string, you have reached the QF. You now, so this is the Turing machine for the given problem. This is the Turing machine for the given problem. Now this problem is completed. Simple. For any number of a's, I am whenever a is encountered, I am making as a x, and I am moving right hand side. And any number of a's, I am moving right hand side until I encounter a b. Whenever there is a b, I am making as a y, and I am moving as a left hand side. For the next a, second a, I will replace with the second b. For third a, I will replace with the third b. And right like this, after I will move the right hand side, and I will go to the final state. This is very simple. Only thing in mind, you have to just analyze the problem, and you need to try to develop the logic. The construction of the Turing machine is dead easy. Nothing is it. Only thing is, if you are implemented this logic here, remaining is very easy. Remaining is very easy. So try to follow this approach, same approach, and try to construct the Turing machine for the similarly a to the power of n, b to the power of n, c to the power of n also, because that problem we have not solved the problem using the push down automata. That is why we have to solve using the Turing machine. Later we are going to solve both the addition and multiplication and x square, and many problems we can able to solve. Only thing is, you need to develop the logic. You need to develop the logic. That's it. Just so I don't want to take your time. So this is what the construction of the Turing machine. So in this way you can construct, because if you're simply while processing the input string itself, you have to give the transition. Otherwise you will definitely do most of the mistakes, because you will miss the some of the transitions. So that's why while you have to parallelly you have to implement the this you have to implement the input string. You have to see the input string at particular point of time, at which at any point of time, at which state you are at which input processing symbol you are processing. These two things you have to always remember carefully. If you are missing this input string, so then you will definitely do the wrong. So that's why you have to maintain the current input state and as well as current input processing symbol. These two things you need to maintain, so that you will cover all the